was born with a space bug, always wanted to be a participant in space. Well, my interest in space, as I said, I was born with a space bug. I mean,
Mm.
I never wanted anything else. I was very poor, lived in the inner city, grew up with public assistance and things like that. Every year, first week of August, last week of July, the Blue Angels would always fly over my house. And
Oh, okay.
I never got to go to an air show and never really got to see what that was all about. But just those few moments of those jets roaring over the house, that was,
Wow.
oh, okay. So then that's the path to becoming a pilot and then being able to do more. And then, looking into the backgrounds of the astronauts that were doing what I thought I wanted to do. Most of them did have that military background. And so when I was 13 and living in a different set of circumstances, I was able to join a martial arts school.
Okay.
And that was very foundational for me because I remember my yellow belt test and it was, the same thing of if I want to be the very best at what I do, how you cope with it improves.
Sure. Well, and I think it starts building experiences of success that, in my experience, is really the where confidence comes from is setting goals and achieving them over and over and over and over again. Eventually, like if something breaks in my house, I'll think, oh, I can probably figure that out just because I've done it enough times.
Get a spot on the Olympic team for Sydney, I blew out my
Mm.
ACL.
Oh no.
And so now I have three pins holding together my Olympic dreams, and
Oh,
it was absolutely devastating. I was running a successful business, but it was nowhere close to what I had set out for myself. I
okay.
didn't land where I thought that I was going to. And so
Mm.
it's funny how, regardless of what you believe in, the universe is going to do whatever it is it has intended for you anyway. And then things continued to happen on the property, and it was like I could dig in, I could burrow in, and I could rebuild, or I could move on to something else, to space industry, and just take it on faith and hope that I'm motivated and driven enough to make it work. And so that's what I wound up doing. And I am truly grateful and have so much gratitude for the fact that I just get to participate.